Hi beautiful people, welcome back to another video. Oh my goodness, I am finally recording this video. I remember I posted on my Instagram for people to ask me some questions because I wanted to do a Q&A video, but I did not get enough questions on there, so I posted also on my WhatsApp. That is where I got quite a number of questions that I could have go ahead with this video and record. That same day I made that post, we got a news from Ghana that I lost one of my favorite aunties, and guys, it hits different. The next day I tried to film because I thought maybe it could be a way of therapy, I could vibe and stuff like that, but guys, let's see what happened. She said, if you could change one thing that happened, what could it be? Guys, sorry guys, I'm getting more. As I am recording this video, I have lost my auntie, and it is very hard, but I wasn't gonna do this video, but I found it to be a therapy for me. But seeing this question, oh my god, I am sorry guys, I'll be back. So that was it. I tried to film it and I broke down. I just could not continue, but we are still mourning, but all the same, I still have to go ahead and do what I have to do. May her humble soul rest in perfect peace. Auntie Carol, we love you so much. Anyways, so today's video is going to be a Q&A, and I'm going to go straight to the questions that my lovely friends out there asked me to answer. Okay, so let's head straight into the video. Alright guys, so I will go ahead with the Instagram questions. So this question is coming from Getty Bet. She's my cousin, and Getty is asking where I get my African food from. So here in the state I live, there are a lot of African markets that sells the African food products. So that is where we get our African meals from. I think she asked 3 questions. So her second question was, you have 2 girls, would you love to have a boy? Absolutely, I would love to have a boy. Okay. And another question was, do you sing in church? Yes, I do sing in church, Getty. She knows I sing, so maybe she's asking, ever since I moved from Ghana, do I still sing in church? Yes, I sing with my 2x4 voice, All right, so this is also another question from Instagram, and it's coming from Amma. Amma is a lovely and cutie, and she is in New York. Amma is asking, what inspired me to go into braiding? So this story, hopefully I will do a whole story time on how I was able to unearth this kind of skill in me. I have always been the kind of person who play around with stuff, and the moment I see something being done, I am able to imitate or do even something better with what I saw. So I think I learned faster, and it's a skill that I had in me that I did not know about it. So when I moved here in America, I think one time it was the circumstance around, like, my auntie had a situation that I really had to fix her hair, and I went ahead and I did it. She loved it, her friends loved it, so I started doing it for her and her friends, and later I figured I could do some sort of business with this. So that was when crochet braids was a thing, so I started doing crochet braids a lot. And I remember my very first client who paid me dollars for making her hair, and that is Tiwa. That is Amma's sister, the lady who is asking these questions, elder sister. Tiwa, thank you so much. I remember I think I charged her even less, but she paid me like exact amount of money she would pay if she had gone to the salon, and I really appreciate that. That hair was not even top notched, but I tried my best to do it. I think it was regular box braids. Yeah, I did this for hair, and then I was doing like crochet braids a lot, and yeah, we're here. But anyways, if you haven't followed my hair page, please head to Instagram. I will post it over here, Chrissy Styles. Follow me on Instagram and look at the amazing things that I am trying my hands on. Okay, so this question is also coming from Debbie, and Debbie is also my cousin. She's asking, what is my top pet peeve? Okay, pet peeves. I hate, like, not hate, I wouldn't even say hate is so heavy of a word, but I would say it irritates me to see my bed unlaid. Like, if I lay my bed and I see a part, you know, crumpled and stuff like that, or let me just say, I just love to see things in order. So the moment I see it the other way around, it just irritates me. And also, like, whenever I cook, my mom used to tell me this when I was younger. She's like, whenever you cook, make sure you clean the saucepan while the food is in the saucepan, like when you're done cooking, because just in case you made like stew or soup, the moment like it drips on the saucepan and you do not clean it, whoever enters knows the kind of, you know, African dishes. If maybe you made palm nut soup and it's dripping on the saucepan, whoever enters your kitchen know that this lady cooked this kind of food and it's not, you know, good to the side. So whenever I'm done cooking, I clean my saucepan, I clean my stove and everything. But if I see stoves or saucepans, you know, with food dripping on them and the stove, and it also irritates me. So these are, I would say, two major things that irritates me. Yeah, I just want things in order. Yeah, so I think that is all for the Instagram questions. Now we are moving to the questions I got on my WhatsApp. So this question is coming from Sandra, and she is asking, what do you like to do on your leisure times? So mostly I take the kids to the park to play. We watch cartoons together, and I watch movies with the family as well. Yeah, that is basically what I do. And sometimes I'll be on my phone taking appointment from clients, maybe like doing one or two things around the house. Yeah, that is basically it. So she actually asked 5 questions, and her second question is, what keeps you going? I would say God and my mother, they keep me going. Her third question is, have you faced any difficulty in your life? If yes, how did you handle it? I would not term it as a difficulty. I would say a challenge, because as human as we are, like, most of the time we face challenges. It's a normal thing that comes with life. Life is not all rosy as challenges in life, you know. So it's a normal thing that I feel every person, you know, go through. So I would say, yeah, 1 or 2 challenges here and there, and whenever it comes my way, I just pray to God for strength to overcome it. Sometimes it may take a while, sometimes, you know, within that period and you are over it. So yes, I have faced some challenges in life, and whenever it happens, I just turn to God, and that's it. Yeah. And her fourth question is, have you ever doubted God of something you prayed for but never got an answer? I would say yes. In my early stages of being a Christian, I would say I doubted God in so many things. But when I came to understand that even a no from God is an answer, I just stopped doubting. Because sometimes you pray about something and it does not really happen as, you know, you want, and God can answer you with a no as well. Maybe it's not your time to have that particular thing in your life, so God giving you a no is also an answer, right? Yeah. So when I got to understand so many things in life and in my Christian journey, it made me not doubt God too much. But yes, I have doubted God before. Yeah. Her last question is, guys, I am so sorry if you hear some noise, you know, around the house. The kids are here, so please pardon me. Her last question is, how do you cope with people who you truly know they hate you and can hurt you but still smile with you? Is that hypocrisy? Anyway, if you're able to know that this particular person hates me, but whenever they are around me, they pretend to like me, it's a good thing. it's very dangerous when you don't know, so you go all out and you know, you do normal things around them. But the moment you get to know, it's a good thing. That will make you know how you will act around them, and you just be extra careful. Yeah, so if you know them and you can pinpoint that this particular person can hurt me, but then when they are around me they pretend, you know, to like me and all that, then it's a good thing. You'll be able to stay focused and know how to work around them. Okay. Guys, I am trying so hard not to do a part 2 for this video. It's a lot of questions though, but hopefully we don't get a part 2. This question is coming from Lois, and Lois is my sister. So Lois is asking, how are you able to juggle all your activities, manage them, and still stay sane? Is the last part for me. She says, and still stay sane. It's not easy, guys, but my mom has been a great support. My husband has also been a great support. So in all, I would say, because I have extra hand, I am able to do all these things and still stay insane. One thing about me is I love to multitask. I multitask a lot, and I do it like nobody's business. But the only thing that I cannot multitask with is education. Like the moment I'm in school, it's like everything around me ceases because I want to get it and get it straight. So, but aside from that, I try to multitask a lot, because as a mother, as a wife, and as a full-time, you know, nurse, I do so many things. So if you do not learn how to multitask, guys, things will not go around well, you know. Yeah, so it's a thing about me, and I'm grateful I have extra hands that help me with the kids, so I can go about like other businesses. Yeah, so I would say because I have extra hands, that is why I am able to do it well and keep it right here. And her other question is, what advice will you give to anyone planning to relocate to the US? Guys, I will do a whole video on this. Yes, I promise I will do a whole video on this, because if I begin to talk about this, we will end up getting a part 4 of this Q&A. So Lois, I promise I will do a whole video on this, like what to expect and, you know, all the preparations that you have to put in place. I will do a whole video on this, yeah, for you. I have another question, and this is coming from Abby. Abby is also an amazing friend, and she is asking, what do you like about being a nurse?
1 minute 37 seconds later.
A lot of things. I like a lot of things, but most importantly, whenever my shift is done and I walk out of the building with the mind that my patients are safe, and I was able to complete my shift without any casualties, and everyone is doing good under my care. Oh my God, it gives me like a great feeling knowing that I'm going home and I would sleep soundly without thinking about anything, you know, else till I'm back. So I love a whole lot of things. I have a lot of things that makes me enjoy being a nurse, you know, helping people out and stuff like that. It really keeps me going and want me to do more on this particular field. So this question is also coming from Kwamina. Kwame is asking, where and what drives your inspiration? Where and what drives your inspiration? Where? I don't know how to answer the where, but I'll say what drives my inspiration is God and my mother. He also asked, why did you decide to be a YouTuber? I decided to be a YouTuber because I think I find this to be a space that I can express myself. I love to also share ideas and stuff like that. So I felt this is a platform that I can use to speak to the masses, if not just my friends. And yeah, that is basically it, to share my ideas, to also document my life, and yeah, just have fun and, you know, get to know people, get to also learn myself, right? Yeah, so that is it. This question is coming from Abena, And Abena is asking, speaking of babies, you do have a family, you work as a nurse, you braid, you cook, you sew, and she said, and sure other stuff. Yes, Abena, other stuff. How do you do it all and also get time for yourself, husband and girls, and maybe friends or family? I think it's similar to what Lois asked. And guys, I am able to do all these things because God gives me the strength to do it, and I have my mom who supports both myself and my husband to pull through, because she's here 24/7 with the kids, and we are able to do other stuff. Yeah, so I think that is all. It's God and my mom, they're holding us down. She also asked, I know you are young, yet you make marriage look easy and simple and beautiful. Kindly share light on how you do it. Marriage. Guys, one time I had in mind to post this on my WhatsApp so people can deliberate on, or you know, just answer it. So I was planning to post this on my WhatsApp, asking people when it comes to marriage and childbirth, and which one will be like the easiest. Guys, I would choose childbirth over and over again over marriage. Marriage is a whole journey, trust me. The most scary part is when you don't get someone you're compatible with, you know. That makes it very difficult. I will say I am blessed I married my best friend, and even with that you still have things to, you know, work out on, and even with that it's still not easy. Okay, you have to put a lot of work in it to make things work. Guys, I think I'll even have to do a whole video on this, probably with hubby, like talking about our challenges and stuff like that, because it's not all smooth. But I am thankful. I am thankful and thankful for him. And yeah, I would say it's God. God gives me the strength, and God gives me the knowledge and wisdom to go about things, and I am just blessed I married my best friend. Yeah, I would just say that. But hopefully we'll do more on marriage sessions, hopefully with hubby, and yeah, and see how it goes. So Abena's last question is, when did you fall in love with God, and what led to that? Guys, the questions you're asking is making me do a whole video on that. Should I do a whole video on this, or no, let me just make it brief, okay? So there was this program that Doug Heward Mills used to do a lot. I think Jesus Healing Crusade, if I am right. But if you know about that program that he used to do a lot, like years back, let me know the actual name. But I believe, and I'm sure it was Jesus Healing Crusade. Yes. And he used to do that on Takoradi Polytechnic Park, the main campus park, and I lived around that area. So I was 12 years. I remember he did one of these programs. We went, and I think he preached. I have always been a church girl, like a Sunday school girl, like, and all that, but I had not come to terms with accepting like God as my Lord and personal Savior and stuff like that. So in one of the programs that he did, I think he did an altar call, and I was 12 years, and I don't even know how the preaching meant to me, but I was able to grab, you know, some sort of knowledge from the preaching. And when he made that altar call, I went. I lifted my hands, I accepted Jesus Christ as my Lord and personal Savior, and that was when everything turned around. I was 12 years, I remember that, and that was when everything turned around for me, and I began to learn a lot from the Bible and taking my church activities and stuff, you know, serious, and getting so much into contact with God and all that. Yes, I was 12 years, and it was at Healing Jesus Crusade, led by Doug Heward Mill. He is the bishop for Lighthouse International. Yeah, so that was when I fell in love with God, and everything turned around. I fell in love with God, and I started to know more about God and took God serious, and yeah, we're growing. Guys, I would want to end this here and do a part 2 because I don't want this video to be so long. Okay, so I will see you in the part 2 of this video. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and also subscribe to this channel. I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye.